Okay, gonna try to make this quick. So this is for dealing with the cover plates. So if you've already assembled the core bit, just take out the takedown bolt. I think I'm still in frame. Yes. Take out the takedown bolt from the back. Go ahead and pull out the plunger tube and just slide this off. You should be good. So we'll start with this bit here. So for the back, we want the aft plates. What you're going to do, you're going to take them. You'll see how they kind of snap together like this. Mine are a little loose, they don't quite snap. Then snap them in like that. You can kind of hold them like that so they're pressed. Take the buttstock here, and you just kind of slide it all on like that, and try not to do what I just did. One of these days I'll actually script the video. Okay, got it held. Just hold it, get it on there. It's definitely easier if I hold it at different angles there. Okay, hold it like that. Get it going in like that. Get most of the way back. And on mine, it is already all the way back. You may, the first time when you're doing it, it may be easier to take just this piece and slide it in, because you may need to, like, not with a hammer or anything, but you may need to force it the first time or so, and that should go smooth. So I'm gonna redo all this real quick, trying to make this all quick. Yeah, if I only used, there we go. Like that, okay. So then from there, take the, I want to say they're marked in the bottom for what they are. I think these ones might be the 10. We should already have the nuts pressed into the inside there in these gray pieces. You should already have those nuts pressed in there. If you need to, you can hold a finger, like if they're a little loose, you can hold them in with a finger while you get it screwed in. Go ahead and screw in one. Doesn't need to be super tight. I'm gonna take the other. Do the same deal here. That one I almost needed to hold in with a finger. It was a little loose, so I got lucky it didn't fall out. So then you got all the plates there for the back. You're good to go. So next we will go with these over here. So what you want to do is you want to slide your plunger tube back a little bit. And then you got to take these and clip them in. And when you're looking at the blaster, you should be able to read Yeethammer. Get them in there like that. Depending on your print tolerances and whatnot, they may just clip in, at which point it's a lot easier. Take it. And this is just get it slid over top like that. You get in here, you can just kind of hold it against the walls there, because then it'll hold it all nice and flat, and it's a lot easier to do then. But you want to get it so it's kind of like that. and you slide it forward while pushing it down. So that way it goes over the back ones and slides into the front there. Now, this isn't going anywhere. So you can go ahead and slide the plunger tube up. You're going to take these plates, and you're going to find one for, they all only go on one side. Take them and go ahead, and you want to take these longer ones. Again, they're marked in the BOM for which ones you need. Go ahead and get that in there. I really wish you had a power thing to make this go faster. Put it in there. Doesn't need to be super tight. Flip it over. Do the same thing with the plate on the other side. Same deal with the bolts. Okay, now you're going to take one of the 8mm bolts. Just double checking still in frame. Put that in there. Screw it down, same deal, flip it over. Another 8mm bolt goes in this side. Okay, so then that's all good. At this point, you can go ahead and put your priming handle back in for whichever handedness you're going for. I'm setting this up for being right-handed. Put the handle in, put the little tab in on the other side. Make sure you got your nut in there. Okay, for doing the cover plates up here, I need the breech up, and I already took this bolt out, but you need to take, if you have this already fully assembled, you need to take this bolt out so you can pull the part with the ejector off. And you're going to take, I can't pull them out because I already got them pressed in there, so you take your two little gray pieces and see how they're kind of L shape. There's a little tab in this red plate, and you stick them in there. So these need to go in first, get them pressed in there, and then you can take, you might need to angle it, but you take it and you slide it on there, slide it all the way forward. Now you can go ahead and put your ejector back in. Also, I can't remember if the other video showed it, there is a nut that gets pushed into here. So the flat sides of the nut are flat with this. So a flat goes on either end. So it should just have just enough space to get in there. You may need to press it in with something, but it's easiest to go ahead and put it in there like that. And put that in. Then you can go ahead and redo this bolt. That's good. Okay, then you're going to take these plates, which are all for the front. You're going to take it, clip them in again, like that, so they get clipped in there. And you take it and go ahead and put these on either side. Now make sure that this part goes below the gray, so it goes below the gray like that. And get it lined up. so that it's going in the slot and that this is flush with this. Go ahead and just slide it forward. And it should just go on there like that. And we're going to go ahead and take 2 more of the 8mm bolts. They go in up here in the front like this. Again, there's nuts in the orange piece. You may need to hold them with a finger, you may not. They may have clipped in nicely. Get those going. Still recommend holding a finger over it just because, just in case they get pushed out a little bit, it just makes things easier. Let's go ahead and screw that in like that. Flip it over, same deal. Make sure everything is pushed up. You don't need probably a ton of pressure, but just making sure that everything is nice and snug and get going. And we can go ahead and put the breech down. Next we're going to do the Picatinny. So on the Picatinny, one of the bolts in here is in there nice and good. One of these holes is deeper than the other. So the hole that is deeper is the one in the front. And a future version will probably put an arrow on the underside of this because I myself screwed this up a few times, but go ahead. And so the deeper one in the front, is it the deeper one in the front? Yes. Yes, yes. Well, now I have to double check. Just taking a lot longer than I really wanted to. Yes. The deeper one is in the front. So the deeper one gets the 12mm bolts. This is kind of covered in the elastic video some, so, but I have to screw it down in mine a little bit because the hole's a little tight. Get it going in the front. Make sure everything's still in frame. Ramble, don't edit the video. Take forever to screw this thing in. Again, there's a nut on the underside and the orange piece. And then you want to make sure that it's lined up in the back too before you fully tighten it down. And take your last 8mm bolt, stick it in this back one. Okay, I got it lined up. Why is it? Okay, I'm gonna. Doesn't look like the bolt moved. I think I just don't have it quite. No, it's lined up. Okay, I'm gonna actually undo this one real quick. See what's going on. First time it's been a pain like that. Oh, that's because the bolt there got a little bit out of alignment. So just grab. If that happens, grab some tweezers or something and just get it in there and line it back up. And so actually just do the rear bolt first and save yourself all the headache of these past several minutes. Yeah, would you look at that? So much easier. Should be snug enough that that doesn't happen on yours, but go ahead, put the breech down. Take your bit here, make sure the notch for the plunger rod is facing up towards the top here. I get it in there. I'm not going to re-oil this because mine has already been oiled. You can also just pull that down to make it easier to get in. And then go ahead, get that all lined up. Goes on like that. And then we can just go ahead and push the takedown bolt through. Kind of hold everything up. It's tight. And that's done. If you needed to put this on, then you should only have 2 pins left, and they go in this piece. So yeah, checking.